Once upon a time, in the depths of a dark forest, there existed a mysterious city known as the Shadow City. This city was an enigmatic place reachable only by the brave souls. Its name whispered through the trees like a haunting melody. One day, Alex, a young and curious man, decided to explore this mysterious city after stumbling upon it on an old map. As he ventured deeper into the forest, he felt as if he were getting lost among the trees. Unexpectedly, a door appeared in the middle of the forest. Upon opening the door, he entered a narrow passage illuminated by a mysterious light. The passage led him to the heart of the Shadow City. As he walked its streets, he encountered empty alleys and silent buildings. Yet, in the silence, strange sounds echoed, whispers from afar, and the soft patter of footsteps emanating from the depths of the city. As Alex roamed the streets, he noticed peculiar shadows streaming through the windows of the city's buildings. The shadows seemed to move on their own accord. For a moment, one shadow approached Alex, communicating with him in a way that sent shivers down his spine. However, what the shadow conveyed left Alex in a deep sense of dread. Amidst an increasingly complex chain of events, Alex found himself attempting to unravel the secrets of the Shadow City. The shadows, as if alive, danced with secrets that blurred the line between reality and dream. The city seemed to draw him in, leading him towards an irreversible darkness. As the mysteries deepened, Alex questioned whether he was a visitor or an unwitting resident of the Shadow City. Each step he took seemed to plunge him further into an abyss of uncertainty, where the city's secrets became his own. And so, the shadows of the city whispered tales that merged nightmares with reality, leaving Alex to grapple with the enigma that was the Shadow City. As Alex ventured deeper into the Shadow City, once empty streets stirred with elusive figures. Spectral inhabitants moved silently, their features veiled in the surrounding darkness. Unseen eyes seemed to follow his every move, and the whispers of the city's inhabitants grew louder with each step. The city's architecture warped and twisted, creating a surreal landscape defying natural laws. Buildings leaned at impossible angles, and alleyways materialized and vanished like fleeting memories. The once friendly shadows now danced with an unsettling rhythm, casting grotesque shapes on the walls. In his quest for answers, Alex stumbled upon an ancient library concealed in the city's heart. Dusty tomes lined the shelves, containing forgotten tales and arcane knowledge. Flipping through the pages, a chilling realization dawned: the city fed on the fears and nightmares of those who dared to explore its depths. The inhabitants were not mere specters but manifestations of the deepest fears within visitors' hearts. Each whisper, every unsettling shadow, reflected innermost terrors. The city consumed in proportion to fear. As the truth unfolded, the city seemed to react. Buildings groaned, and shadows writhed in a haunting cacophony. The city itself resisted exposure, retaliating with malevolence. Desperation gripped Alex as he realized escaping the Shadow City demanded more than courage. Once alluring mysteries became a nightmarish web. Shadows transformed into grotesque forms, and the city pulsed with malevolence. In this eldritch city, Alex faced a choice: succumb to encroaching darkness or muster the strength to confront fears and break free from the Shadow City's grasp. As the malevolent energy of the Shadow City intensified, Alex confronted the nightmarish forms that materialized from the shadows. Every step seemed to echo with the weight of his fears, but within him, a flicker of resolve ignited. He realized that the only way to escape the city's clutches was to confront the darkness within. In a climactic struggle, Alex faced manifestations of his deepest fears, each adversary a reflection of a long-buried trauma or anxiety. With each fear confronted, the city shuddered, as if recoiling from the resilience within Alex's heart. The surreal architecture of the city began to unravel, and the haunting whispers faded away. The once twisted streets straightened, and the grotesque shadows retreated. Light, long absent, began to pierce through the darkness, revealing a path to freedom. With a final surge of strength, Alex broke free from the suffocating grip of the Shadow City. Behind him, the eldritch realm collapsed, folding into itself as if erased from existence. The city's secrets, once an ominous allure, faded into forgotten echoes. In the aftermath, Alex found himself standing at the edge of the forest, the door through which he entered nowhere in sight. The forest, once foreboding, now seemed welcoming. The haunting memories of the Shadow City lingered, but he carried with him the resilience that had shattered the city's illusions. In the heart of darkness, I discovered the strength to face my fears. The Shadow City tested my resolve, but in confronting the shadows within, I found my way back to the light. Remember, the greatest horrors are often those we carry within ourselves. This concludes our journey into the unknown. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and may your nightmares be but fleeting shadows.